First aid kits, the one thing we hope we never need on a mountain. That's our subject for today. Hi, I'm Jeff. Welcome to my channel, 14ers for Beginners, where an ordinary guy like me hopes to help ordinary folks such as yourselves climb your first 14ers. Hope this is helpful, hope this is inspirational, hope this information gives you confidence to go and tackle the 14er and complete the task and be successful. If this is helpful, hit like, hit subscribe. If you have questions, please drop those in the comments below. Well, a first aid kit is something that we hope we never need, but I hope that doesn't cause us to think we don't need one. You may not want to take what I take, but I hope you do go prepared in some way for the unexpected, and that you can be prepared to help yourself or other people if something happens. And so this is my kit that I carry with me. You may not want to carry this much, but I hope this gives you an idea and some direction on what I carry and why I carry it with me. So first of all, almost all of this goes inside just a simple pencil pouch that I bought at the store for $2. No big deal. Basically all of this rides in this in the bottom of my pouch, okay? And so I just have a number of things here. I have an assortment of Band-Aid sizes from very small to very large. These are gauze patches, again, from large to medium to fairly small. I have gauze wraps here as well. I have moleskins for blisters and for other kind of padding. I have bleed stop. This is if you were to really cut yourself in order to be bleeding, you couldn't stop it. You can use this, and it sort of mixes in here, and you put it in the wound, and it creates an artificial scab essentially, and stops bleeding. Take some Neosporin so that if I get a cut, I can stick it in there and help it to start healing quickly. I carry a number of different tapes with me. Again, you may not need to carry all these. These are all slightly different, but I carry those with me just in case. Some hydrocortisone cream, so if you're allergic to something, you rub up against something, cause an allergic reaction, you could put it on there. An empty syringe, and this is to wash out a wound. If you were to really cut yourself and you could see debris in there, you could fill this with water and use it to irrigate and push whatever debris out of it. I actually carry some tampons with me because A, some ladies with me may need them, but B, if you had a big cut, you could take and break off the cotton portion of this and stick it in there, and they will soak up a lot of blood. And so that's sort of a just in case for that as well. I carry a number of gloves with me. Those could be helpful in a medical emergency, but also you might find it easier when you're going to the bathroom and those sort of things. I carry two emergency blankets. This is more of the just in case kit, but they actually ride in my first aid kit. I carry a small flashlight. Now I actually carry a headlamp and another flashlight as well, but this rides inside the first aid kit. And again, that's so like if somebody gets something in their eye or a small, like a splinter or something, you can get good light on it and really see what you're doing. I carry a big pair of tweezers for that reason as well, for getting stickers and things out. I carry a pair of scissors. This would be to cut whatever I might need to cut, but also, somebody cuts themselves, you may have to cut a piece of clothing off a pant leg or something like that. I carry a CPR mask. I carry a pulse oximeter. This is honestly mostly just for fun, to see where you're at, but also if somebody starts feeling bad, this can give you a hint too as to whether they're sick or whether it's the altitude. So it's certainly not a required necessity, but I carry one of those with me. I carry a couple bottles. If you need altitude medicine, you can get that from your doctor ahead of time. Obviously that's up to them, but I would bring that with you. Any other medication you may need, just for whatever other situations you have. And then I have one also that I put ibuprofen, I put Tylenol, and then I put some stomach meds. So if my stomach's not happy that day, I have a way to calm it down. I keep that with me as well. Two other things I carry that are probably very excessive, but I want to have them just in case, is this is a SAM splint. Obviously it's still in the wrapping, I've never used it. This rolls out and it has some stiffness to it. So if somebody were to break a limb, you could use this to wrap around it and it creates a splint for you. So you could wrap this around it and and then use tape, and you could at least immobilize it to get them out. So this is quite excessive, but I do carry that with me. And I also carry 2 tourniquets, just because you never know, right? Yeah, like I said, these are still in the packages. I hope I never ever need to use these, but they're there just in case. My recommendation, your first time going up 14ers, if you're just kind of getting started, you certainly don't need these. I would recommend taking at least some of these here, so that you have a little kit and are prepared. And then beyond that, you know, the more hiking you do, the more you may want to add. For me, this is nice because this kit, I have it in my pack, but also during the non-hiking season, I have it here. And so if I'm going to go hunting, if we're going on a trip, anything like that, I can just grab it, throw it in the car, throw it in my hunting pack, whatever it may be. And I know I have a lot of things with me then that I may need for any situation, not just hiking. So like I said, this may be excessive, but I would also encourage you not to go with nothing, to go prepared. That if something were to happen, a twisted ankle, a cut, a scrape, an allergic reaction, whatever it may be, that you could be prepared to help yourself or somebody else. And so hope this is helpful. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. And as usual, I hope I can see you at the top.